Good evening, dear friends, neighbors, sisters and brothers, and District Mayor Björn Aumann. Welcome. Welcome to a joyful evening at our International American Church in Berlin. Tonight we come together for a sing-along concert and a barbecue to celebrate the 4th of July, the 250th anniversary of the birth of a nation that began with ideals of freedom, dignity, and governance by the consent of the Guide. And we gather here in Berlin, a city that has taught the world what it means to stand for liberty and unity, especially in the shadow of history and the light of reconciliation. From this very place, Rathaus Schöneberg, as you already heard, our shared history echoes in the memory of John F. Kennedy's words, Ich bin ein Berliner. Kennedy showed that freedom is not merely a private virtue, but a public trust that crosses borders, nations, and faiths. That trust, that call to solidarity, remains as urgent today as it was then. That is why this day matters. Independence is not only a political idea, it is a moral calling. It asks, will our freedom be used for love? Will our liberties be guided by law and conscience? Will we protect the rights of others as we seek our own? These are questions that cannot be answered by slogans. We must answer them with character. We give thanks for the courage of those who fought for freedom and for the many who have defended it since. We give thanks for the ability of people to organize, debate, repair, and rebuild. We give thanks for the neighbors of Nansen who keep communities safe and strong. And we remember, in a time of global challenges, that freedom comes with responsibility. A society that forgets responsibility will lose freedom. We are responsible to educate our children, to our honesty, and to treat others with dignity. We are responsible to protect life, especially the life of the vulnerable, because every person is valuable in God's sight. We are called to live faithfully by honoring truth, defending the vulnerable, and seeking the common good. Today, we face international political challenges that demand our best, threats to human rights, the lure of division, conflicts that force families from their homes, misinformation that erodes trust, and a world that lacks the balance between serenity and solidarity. We meet these challenges not with fear, but with partnership that crosses borders and faiths, because human rights and human values belong to everyone. Music, our shared liturgy, choir, and songs reminds us that freedom is strengthened by the beauty, by harmony, and by the joy of common humanity. As we lift the voices in song, we also lift the vision of what these values sound like in practice. The meaning of the music we share tonight matters. For example, the song "Shepherd Me, O God" speak to trust and guidance in times of uncertainty, inviting us to lean on the one who shepherds us toward justice and peace. The song "Amazing Grace" proclaims transformation, freedom granted not by our merit but by grace, inviting us to pass that grace on to others. Biblical words anchor our stance. Galatians 5 reminds us, you, my friends, were called to freedom. Do not use your freedom to indulge the flesh. Serve one another in love. And John 13 echoes Jesus' command. A new command I give you. Love one another. So let this 4th of July be a celebration and also a commission. May God give us courage to protect freedom. May God teach us love that cares for the vulnerable. May we build a society where respect is real. Human rights are more than words. And faith, whatever form it takes, becomes a pathway toward one another. Thank you.